Hello everybody, and welcome back to Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Our hero Link has finally received the Master Sword. Alright! This would be a lot more exciting if we didn't learn what the Master Sword was in the previous video. Actually, yeah, the previous video was the first time the Master Sword was even mentioned. Huh. Well, it looks like we have a bunch of enemies here in this castle. I don't know what castle it is, that wasn't explained. Presumably it's Hyrule Castle, but I'm just guessing at this point. And it looks like we'll have to defeat all of the enemies in order to escape this castle. Actually, it looks like there are none up here besides for this one, so... Uh-oh, two of them! This is probably a good place to start. Let's lure the Moblin away, because the Moblin enemy is easier to fight. The other enemy is more difficult. You have to do a couple of parries. Great, so now for more enemies. Unless I'm very mistaken, this is probably going to take up most of the video, fighting enemies. Of course, I'm going to rob them all of their goodies. I forget what the Moblin necklaces are for, but I think the Knight's Crests are useful for getting a brand new attack move from Orca. Looks like Link's new sword is slightly more powerful than his old sword. Ooh, and is that Zelda? That has to be Princess Zelda, right? She's hanging around with... the pirates? Kinda looks like the pirates. Huh. Well, if that's Zelda, then this... well, we can't really see him. Then this is King Large Collar. King Large Collar always wears a large collar to support his gigantic head. Okay, enemy defeated. Looks like fighting the enemies on the side is a bit easier than, say, fighting all the enemies in the middle. Let's lure this enemy away from all the others. It is, of course, easier to fight one enemy at once rather than fighting 12 enemies at once. And just like last time, backing that enemy up against a wall makes it much easier to defeat. Alright, come over here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You want to chase after me. And go! Steal his little belt thingy. Unfortunately, that enemy's shield is pretty much useless. Well, the enemy would obviously be more difficult if it actually used its shield. Let's see if I can lure one of these enemies over here. Great, great, great. Okay, follow me, follow me. Follow me, follow me. Follow, 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 follow the kid with the hat. Great, so this battle is going so much better than I originally thought it would. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, 2 enemies. That's a bit more than I can handle. Come on, A button. A button! Yes! Looks like the enemy actually is using his shield at this point. But the boomerang is pretty good, and I really want the Moblin to stay away. Mr. Moblin! Mr. Moblin! Excuse me, I will kill you in a moment. I'm trying to kill the Iron Knuckle. Please just hold on. So yeah, that right there is basically why I tried to fight all the enemies one by one instead of all at once. I'm just not good at fighting multiple enemies at once, apparently. Not when most of those enemies are super strong. Let's see if this weapon actually works against one of the enemies. Nope, totally doesn't. Totally doesn't. Totally doesn't. Okay, luring the Moblin away from his fellows. And he's dead. A button. Destroy his armor from behind. Steal his belt, get a couple of hits in while he's against the wall. And simple, simple. So I think we only have these 2 enemies left. Great. Lure this one away from the Moblin. And this should be far enough. Okay, so, final enemy, final enemy. Sorry if this video has been kind of boring. It honestly is nothing but fighting enemies. There's pretty much no way to avoid that. So let's actually see what's going on through the other exit. Huh. Interesting. This is, I don't know where this is. It's a huge ocean area. Oh! Oh. Okay, invisible wall of evil. Forget this area. Let's just go back to the King of Red Lions. Hopefully he will finally explain where we are. It's clearly some sort of ruined castle. It's gotta be Hyrule Castle, because we saw a picture of Princess Zelda. I'm thinking it's Princess Zelda just because her name is in the title of the game. I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong, though. Alright, Link's sister! We're finally going back to save Link's sister! Fantastic! She's sort of been a forgotten plotline until just now. We're gonna go back and save her, but still, when is the King of Red Lions going to explain this area? Where are we? Is it Hyrule Castle? Why did we come here? What's going on? Why is there a magical kingdom which was black and white at the bottom of the sea? Are you gonna explain anything? No? No. Okay.